question.
Senator, I think I've answered the question.
No, you've not.
Yes, she did. Sergeant Nick Irving was known as one of America's deadliest snipers, taking out the Taliban in many cases and more, and says we need her in charge, and joins us now to react. Welcome, Sergeant. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And congratulations on your book. It's called Reaper Ghost Target, which you wrote with General Tata. No, it's exciting. This is the week it comes out. But just on what happened yesterday, also seemed like fiction for a while.
Right.
What do you know about Gina Haspel, and how do you think she was treated, especially in that exchange?
Well, what I know about her, guys from my background, we couldn't hold a candle to that. She's done a lot of covert things that, we look up to, a lot of covert drops. Her background speaks things of what, legends are made of. It almost sounds like it's from a fiction book. Her background is stellar performance. A lot of guys from my background, special operations, kind of envy that. And we look up to people like that.
Sure, your background is special operations. Your parents were both in the intel community.
That's right, both intel. I was born overseas in Germany, so they have a little bit of, say-so or know how things go on the intel side.
Well, you've taken out the bad guys. In 3 months, you killed 33 individuals. You're a sniper. You're the first African-American to deploy in the global war on terrorism as a sniper in your battalion. How did you get into this?
Started when I was in the 6th grade. I kind of had this dream watching a lot of Chuck Norris shows and stuff like that with my parents. And I always wanted to ride the motorcycles with the rockets on it. And then after that, I wanted to try out for the Navy SEALs, but I have a color issue. I'm colorblind. So the Army kind of stood up for me. They took up for me and helped me. I'm not going to say cheated on my test, but the kind nurse kind of helped me out, and she got me through that.
Did they have the motorcycle with the rockets?
It's classified. I can't.
You got to make this stand. In particular, when she was actually talking about what she needed to do, we know it's not politically correct to say enhanced interrogation, I did what I had to do, but yet she's prideful for what she did. I actually think she should embrace from what happened because she stopped a lot of future attacks. Is that your belief? 100%
my belief. Like you said earlier, 9/11, no one complained about how we got the job done back then. And, watching individuals and innocent, moms and dads jump from those towers, it's kind of, hard to forget. So what we do to get the job done is how we get it done.
Have we forgotten?
I think we have. I think it's become somewhat bumper sticker deep. It only goes that far. So I think we need to kind of get back on track and let the guys, do their job.
Well, the President of the United States is taking an unconventional approach toward foreign affairs and foreign policy, but you look at what he's done in the last week, it seems to be working.
Unconventional warfare, and I think that one of the sayings in my community, our special operations community, is we do bad things to bad people. And we have not deterred from that. We're really good at what we do. And how we get that done is, pretty efficient.
There's also yesterday, we should know, we had it in the news, there was capture of 5 higher-ups in ISIS in Iraq yesterday. A clean capture, we now have them.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? How does that benefit?
I think it's a really, really good deal. It was one of our missions overseas in special operations in Iraq and Afghanistan, doing 6 deployments there. Our job was to capture high-value targets and get those guys turned over to start giving up intel or any type of information they have.
You have complete confidence in our military. We're not going soft in that area, right?
No. I still talk to a lot of the guys, and they have not changed.
Talk about this, Reaper Ghost Target. What about your background played into this novel?
A lot of my background, I kind of wanted to go into the fiction side. It's kind of where I grew up at. My first book that I ever, completed was based off of a Goosebumps novel. Back in elementary school, my mom still has it. Printed out on the little, with the serrated edges of paper and stuff like that. So my first book that I wrote, and I think that, going back to that childhood dream state, I think we kind of forgotten that the older we get, being able to dream and live this, not so much of a fantasy world, but being able to explore the mind.
Goosebumps, Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
With General Tata.
Exactly.
And of course, you wrote it with General Tata, who's also successful, so I've talked to him about it. But real quick, Michael Strahan also grew up in a military family in Germany. What do you learn? What is different about your background that allows you to accomplish so much?
The appreciation for the military. Both my parents, serving in the military, watched, their career play out in front of me, and it kind of, put that or instilled that into me. Me and my siblings. It was, appreciation for America, the United States, and our military.
You said,
standing behind that.
We were talking a little bit about what you're doing now. You're actually filming something right now?
I am. I'm filming something right now. It's also classified, but hopefully soon, we'll get a little bit of information on that. But it's pretty cool show.
Well, everyone needs to go out and buy his book. His book came out at the beginning.
Like the motorcycle.
His book came out at the beginning of April, and it's successful. And everyone needs to read this and buy it we need to support you because you've done so much for this country. You're a hero, and we thank you.
Thank you guys.
Nick, thank you very much.
Nicholas Irving.